Hi guys, welcome to Kiki TV. I am a holistic psychotherapist and a trauma therapist in private practice, and I make these videos to reach a wider audience so more people can know that they can heal. So last week we talked about what a narcissist will do when faced with co-parenting, and this week I would like to talk about what you can do when faced with co-parenting with a narcissist, which I told you in the last video is not possible because a narcissist cannot do anything. They're just going to try to ruin everything and destroy everything. So you need to put in very clear boundaries, very concise language. We talked last week that they want supply, they're addicted to getting supply from you, and that they're going to misbehave and abuse and just behave terribly so that they can get you to react, so they can get supply from you, which is why you cannot react. You cannot react because if you react, their bad behavior is rewarded. And you don't want to reward their bad behavior because eventually they're going to be looking for supply from someone else if you don't give it to them. So you want to really not speak on the phone. You want to only text or email or use an app where you can have everything documented. The way that what they say, the way that they're acting, if they're being difficult. This way you have everything written out. Documentation is really important. And also, if you are texting or emailing or on an app with someone, you have time to calm down and regulate your emotions before you respond to craziness. They can't help it. They literally are disordered. So they're going to behave crazy. So you're the one who has to stay calm. You're the only mentally healthy parent that your child has. The narcissist cannot prioritize the child, but you can. So if you can't do it for you, do it for your child. Stay calm. Regulate your emotions. If you need 24 hours to respond, wait. It's probably better if you're not at their beck and call. So you don't have to respond right away. They're not in charge of you anymore. So you want really clear, concise language. Just stick to the pickups and the drop-offs and the business at hand. Do not talk about any emotions or you're not friends. Believe me, you're not friends. And they're charming, so they can pull you in. Don't let it happen. Don't be hoovered. You're not friends. And anything that they tell you will be used against you later, twisted and bastardized. And also, they're going to try to ruin your reputation. They will. There will be a smear campaign about you. I guarantee it. Do not react. Also, you're going to have to find a way to not care. Because they are going to use other people against you. And you're going to have to be okay with that. Because there's nothing you can do, and trying to undo it will only make the narcissist more crazy and give the narcissist a reason to come at you more, and you're trying not to react. So just stay out of the drama. Just stay out of the drama. So very concise language, super healthy boundaries. You don't want to involve the child at all. But the child is going to need therapy. The child is going to need therapy. I need to say that one more time. Your child will need therapy. Being the child of a narcissist is very difficult and often heartbreaking from the child's point of view because the narcissist can never prioritize the child. The child is always for the use of the narc. So if you're a child who they're not getting what they need, like a narcissist can't really parent properly. And if a narcissist cannot parent properly, then the child is emotionally and mentally and sometimes physically, spiritually neglected and oftentimes abandoned. And the worst kind of abandonment is when the narcissist or any parent is standing right in front of you, but they're not available to you because they're disordered. So your child needs therapy. And you're the only parent that your child has. And so whatever that narcissist has done to you to hurt you in the past, narcissistic abuse victim syndrome, you have to treat that. You have to get better because your child needs you. So you need to be in therapy also. And besides documenting everything, like if their abuse gets out of hand, it's very important, so important that you, any violations, you report them. Why is that? A narcissist really cares about what everyone thinks. So if they get in trouble with the law, that's going to hit them where it hurts, because that's sort of like, it dings their already low self-esteem, and it gives a glimpse of who they actually are instead of who they're pretending to be. And behavioral therapy is what we give to children or pets, where if they do something wrong, they get in trouble. If you do something wrong, you do not get rewarded. And this works with narcissists because they're like children. So if they violate, please report it. You're also making a paper trail, because maybe eventually they're not going to be able to see their children because they behave so badly. At the same time, I made a video about how narcissists and sociopaths sort of look alike, and how malignant narcissists are a combination of sociopaths and narcissists. You want to be careful of that, because the sociopath doesn't really care about the law. So sometimes reporting could make them more dangerous. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't report. It just means that you really need to protect yourself and stay safe, because it gets dangerous. And I'm sorry to tell you that, but you are in charge of your safety and your children's safety. And if someone violates you, you have to say no. And you have to make a paper trail so that eventually, perhaps, they will pay. And your children won't. Because, right, the thing is that the children pay with a narcissistic parent. And it's not their fault. And then the other thing is, know your laws, know the state laws, or wherever you are, know the laws, because there is a certain time when children can make their own decisions about whether or not they want to see their parents anymore, or who has custody. Now, the thing is that a narcissist can sometimes be good with children. I mean, actually, I might take that back. They're less toxic with children. Actually, no, I'm not going to say that. It's just less detectable. Yes, it's less detectable. But as the children gets old, as they get older, and as they really begin to become themselves and are authentic and have their own personalities and desires and talents and want to do things their way, that's when the narcissist is like, no. I control you. You're an extension of me. You need to do what I think you should do. I am not cool with you being you. You be who I think you should be. Then there becomes a problem. So a healthy parent is like, oh, you're blossoming into you, and I love you just as you are. And I'm so excited to see what you like and what you think and what your beliefs are and what what's your sole purpose. And so all of that is really important for a child's development. And a narcissist is like trying to keep the child down. No, you do what I say. And there comes a time when the child is like, no, I don't want to do what you're saying. I want to be me. And then there's problems. At that point, which is usually beginning at around the preteen years, the child may not want to be around the narcissist anymore, because they can say, you know what, that's bad for me and I don't want it. And if you give them therapy early, then they can really have the self-esteem and personal power to be like, no, thank you. Yeah. So I hope this was helpful. It's not easy. There are no easy answers. You're not co-parenting. You can't do anything with a narcissist. You really just need to lay low, take your power back, take your life back, and heal and gray rock. Thanks for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Take care of you and your babies, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.